I'm Maxwell Kalu, founder of the African Warriors Fighting Championship, and today we have a very special guest, live from my front room, Super Sodiq Yussuf.
Man, I appreciate you having me, man. This has been something that I've always seen on social media. I was like, all right, I gotta check this out sooner or later.
What do you think of Dambe?
All right, there's something I always say from the get-go. I think right hand, or specifically overhand right, is in all Africans. Every African fighter you know
For real.
has a good
Dude,
right
if you go
hand.
to the bus park, you'll see that overhand. If you go to a Dambe fight, you'll see it too. So yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, 100%. But outside of that, I just see the clips on social. You guys are always going viral on social media, so I always see the clips on social media. I know they wrap up one hand and the other one is here, so that's just what I know.
How do you think that hand would compare to a 5-ounce glove? What do you think?
Oh man, I think people are actually confused sometimes. They think the glove is there to protect the other person, but the glove is actually there to protect you.
So let's get into it. Let's see what the champ thinks about these big Dambe knockouts and action moments. So we have two guys here, Altan Danvun's on the left and Yellow Dansuru. And Altan, right, this guy, he just moves like a cat. He's one of my favorite guys to watch.
Nice. Now, is there a reason behind why only one hand? Like you know, every martial arts has like a background of like this
so it
used to
comes
be
from
forced
spear
fighting.
and shield fighting.
That's what I figured. I figured that the
yeah,
right hand's the
yeah.
the
So
shield.
that's spear and shield fighting. So your wrapped hand is your spear, your unwrapped hand is your shield. So that's how warriors used to prepare for battle. So so you see this moment here, just a super quick punch.
Yes. Now, is it common that usually one punch is all you take? Because if you're hitting them with a cat's hand, I can see why.
You know how it is. If that perfectly placed punch, the guy goes down.
Yes, 100%.
So we have Shaike here and we have Musa Bahagon Yesanda. And this, especially, like, you could just see the energy, right?
Hey, yeah, I love it, man. It's an overhand right, the African's best power.
But look at this uppercut here, though. Look at the uppercut, like, constantly slamming in that uppercut there.
Oh, and you're allowed to grab too with the
Yeah. So the unwrapped hand is used for clinching.
Nice.
So they bring them in. Different fighters use it differently, but usually if you can get your hand behind his neck, keep him in place, boom.
Man, these guys are tough.
See those punches,
Yeah,
like
these guys are tough.
And what I like about Shaike, his shot selection. You see that? You see he's swinging that uppercut, just boom, throwing it in.
So I'm starting to see, that's kind of what separated him from the other guys, you know. Although I'm making jokes about the overhand, you know, your shot selection should be better, especially if you see someone consistently throwing the same technique over and over. Oh, nice. He's the first time I've seen somebody go to the body. So the target doesn't matter in this sport. You could hit whatever target you want.
You can go anywhere above the belt line.
Nice.
So just that constant movement, here's that uppercut moment. So just boom, like I was just throwing it in there, you know what I mean? Giving him something to worry about.
That is dope.
Dogon Inda and Shagon Tanko here.
Now, is there a time limit to clinches?
No time limit to clinches.
Ooh,
yes,
nice.
Yes. I wanted you to see that one. This is what we're talking about, placement, right?
Man,
like
that was perfect timing.
So
that was perfect timing.
And you see, you can watch him here, right? He's waiting. He's like, I know what you're gonna do because he just did it. Boom.
Hey, keep
right
it short.
On the chin.
Yeah, keep it nice and short. Nice. And that kind of knockout, not only are you preparing for the technique, the guy that's running it at the same time, it's almost like he's hitting your fist.
The power.
You know? It's doubling the power. That was the best one yet.
So these two, right, just absolute warriors. When you're talking African warriors, these guys, this is what you're talking about. Like just the pace.
The guy in the red is kind of fast.
So this is Signam here. So just, you see that constant movement. Man. So different guys, exactly.
Man, watching this looks painful right now. It's funny, man. I could fight in 4-ounce gloves, but watching this looks like a different level of pain.
It's not easy, man. It's a brutal game, man.
And look at them, they're just,
it looks like it's sped up. This is, it's not sped up, this is literally swift. Quick punch.
Now, how are the fighters? They been doing this for quite some time, or is this like a family thing?
They grew up in the system. So literally, Dambe is a house system. So there's 3 major houses: Arawa, Kudu, and Gudumada. So depending on where you're born into a house.
Oh wow!
So once you know where you're born and you want to do this, you start by just doing errands, like just understanding the sport, soaking it up, and then you just rise through the ranks and eventually you're fighting.
Oh, wow. So are there like families that's like, hey, this is what we do? Like generational Dambe. Oh man, can we rewind?
We got the replay coming up.
Yeah, I gotta see that. I gotta see that. Man, and then to add the extra insult to it, you're crashing down in sand every time. You gotta wake up to a face full of sand.
Like, what happened? So you see that nice movement there.
Good defense. Oh, it was just a short shot.
Short uppercut.
Wow.
Watch it. Another one. Boom.
Yeah, nice. I missed the first time. I thought he hit him with something crazy, but it was just a short shot right on the chin. And then you're eating dirt. Good God.
It's a brutal.
Man, just knock me out normally. I don't want, or at least send me backwards. I don't want to wake up eating dirt. Oh yeah, this is different. This is different.
See that very small shot sometimes.
This is different.
It's not always a big looping.
I'm starting to see that. The guys are getting the nice knockouts. It's not really the big looping power. They're just kind of placing right on the chin.
Yeah. So it's yellow here, just there, and then boom, just a really short uppercut.
Shots,
and I like the uppercut in Dambe. Not every fighter throws it.
Hey, I was about to say, the uppercut might be the move in Dambe, you know? Like, everybody's obviously going to think overhand right when you see something like this, but it's looking like the uppercut might be the cheat code here.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, now, are there, is it always right hand, or do they have...
Depending if you're right or left-handed.
Okay.
So left-handed fighters are called battlegun. That means you're a left-handed guy.
Okay.
Sidi, watch this. Just watch very closely here. This is a special one. So two big guys. You see the movement here. Man, big shots.
Brutal, right? This is brutal.
Nice body shot there. You saw that body shot there. It's a great evasive movement from both guys. You can see that.
Now, one of the things with this sport too, the defense has to be played a little different from what we do in MMA because the risk to reward is so high. You know? Oh, what? Oh, yes. you just added something new in the game.
And then that
you just added something new in the game, right?
Kicks also, we have kicks also in down there, yes.
Oh, see, nice. You had me fooled. Okay.
I told you, man. I said, look, I have something good coming up. I said it.
If you had put me in this earlier, and I was going right hand only, and the guy comes with the kick to my face. Nice. Okay, so there's also kicks.
Also kicks, yes.
Oh,
also
nice.
Kicks, yeah.
Okay.
So kicks with both legs permitted.
Wow.
You strike with your wrap hand.
Okay, now this just blew my mind because now I got a whole different world of possibilities going on here. The kicks are also still above the body only?
Yes.
Oh! What?
Protect yourself at all times. They say it all the time. Protect yourself at all times.
Yo, this sport is crazy, yo.
So I think...
What happened? Why did you just start walking away?
Closely, right? I think he just took... There was a punch that came in that he's just like, you know what, I'm all right, man.
Hey, there's sometimes when these punches hit you and you just completely forget what's happening, you know?
So look, there's the shot. You see that shot there?
You just completely
he just was like, look.
Ooh, okay, yeah. I think he was just off guard for a while, you know? It took a hard shot. Maybe he thought the guy was going to stop for some reason.
This tall guy here, Maibulala, this guy excites me, man. He's scary. He fights just like aggressively.
Yeah, he's a left-hander.
Yeah, and he's battlegun. Yes, exactly, lefty. Ooh, so you see, he just leapt forward, punch to the side of the head instantly.
Very long-rangey guy too.
Exactly. And I love that you're really seeing more and more the rangy guys now are starting to understand how to use it.
I like the way you sequence this highlight tape too, because the more I see, the more like possibilities starting to open up to me.
So this guy is something I'm really excited about. Coronavirus. Yes, his name
is
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
His name is Coronavirus.
Why?
Dude, he's just that's his fighting style. He's just a killer like
Coronavirus.
that. And his movement, aggression, like everything, man. The guy, you know when you meet a guy that just has it.
Yeah.
Star power. He loves to fight.
Born fighter.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, I'll be doing this even if I didn't have to.
And he's got 10 siblings, dude. He's the second of 11 kids.
Yeah, he's fighting his whole life.
He's
a fighter since he came out.
And he just never stops. If you meet him, he's super calm. But then he gets in the arena and he fights like this.
To
like
be honest,
literally.
the best fighters are, man. The guys that are angry 24/7, they usually can't back down.
Yeah. So, and he just, every fight I watch with this guy, he
Jeez.
excites me, man. Like, comes in, pushes the pace.
Now, when you're just watching highlight clips on Instagram, it's very easy to judge this as like, man, it's just right hand, just keep slipping to the left
down, yeah.
until you start watching film and
Yeah.
you realize since everything is wrapped, back fists,
Yes,
like all
yes.
those aren't the same, you know?
Yes.
It's like so you can start slipping. The defense is a lot different, you know?
Yeah. The back fist, right, is
Yeah.
a very good technique in Dambe, and you see it.
Yeah.
No wasted punches. You throw a shot, it misses, back fist
figured.
instantly.
Once, especially if you could wrap all the way down here, it doesn't have to be a back fist. It could just be a back forearm. Oh.
And he just goes down. Then to rub insult to injury, you've knocked me out.
Wow.
My wife is watching, my family is watching.
Wow.
I've got
Okay.
sand on my face, and
I see why you like this guy. He's a character. Oh yeah, I definitely got to see this in real life.
We're gonna be back with me, Bulala. Remember him? Tall, rangy, big, and uses his. Look at that,
Man,
that's the knockout. That is it.
Like you said, a shield and a spear, man.
Literally
One
that.
shot.
One shot, one
man.
kill.
One shot. Sheesh.
Took that man out.
Sheesh.
Literally, and we were saying it's not always the big blows, but
Sheesh.
sometimes it's the big
sometimes
blows.
it is,
Sometimes
man.
it's
Sometimes
the
it
big
is,
blows.
and that was pretty straight. That was pretty straight. Yeah,
look
that
at
wasn't
that.
no overhand. That was pretty straight. Man, he is a rangy guy, man.
Yeah,
Some people don't know. Those are the guys that are like they will touch you.
Difficult to
They
fight.
will touch you, man, because they could hit you from across the street.
There's Edson Barboza types.
Yeah, exactly. tell me about it.
So, nice shot. You see that
Yep,
shot?
rocked them. Man, these guys are warriors, though, man.
boom. Straight
and
down.
I gotta eat dirt again. Like,
Look at literally.
I knew it.
Literally, look at that.
I gotta eat dirt
And he
again.
hits it with the split.
Oh man. So if there are no finishes, how long are the rounds?
3-3-minute rounds.
3 minutes.
3-3-minute rounds. Yeah.
That's a long time, man. Especially with
So a knockdown finishes the round. A knockout finishes the fight.
what?
But you can just see the boom.
Now
boom,
is it do you guys often have fighters that's been knocked down and then come back to win?
It happens sometimes. It happens sometimes.
I was about to say that's true.
You know how it is. You take that knockdown, you're like, man, I need to get it back. I can't let this thing happen again.
Man, but I'm saying what I would like to see more is some more guys learn how to kick, man. Like
Not everyone
mix that
kicks.
in.
Yeah. And we
mix
need to
that
see
in.
more. You're right.
Mix that in, because that would definitely have caught me by surprise.
Watch this, Sadiq. Watch this. I promise you, you're gonna be blown away here. So we have Shagun Yellow, we have Dan Ali here. So you can see both guys watching each other intently.
Yeah. Like who's gonna go
You
first?
can feel.
Yes! Nice.
2 fights knockout.
Hey, how do you guys score that? How do you score that?
That was a draw, man.
Oh man!
Like literally, at first
The
ever
first
time.
guy went down first. They already had me, and
Dude,
then nice.
I've seen countless Dambe fights. I have never seen this in my life.
Oh, nice.
Literally, both guys go
Man,
down.
I think in this situation, you guys, whoever gets up first wins.
Literally.
You guys see,
Literally, look
whoever
at that.
gets up first wins. If this is real life, man, if I could get up and wake up before you, I'm the
done,
winner.
I'm done,
You know,
I'm the victor.
Man, that was dope. I always say I'm a tough guy, but like, there's some sports that I'm like, ugh.
You know what?
this is one of those things that like, maybe if I had headgear and mouthpiece, I'll try sparring. But I mean, do they spar for this?
Yeah, they spar. So I'm usually in gloves and boxing gloves for sparring.
Okay. Do they wear headgear?
No.
So it's one of those. It's like, okay, we're gonna go crazy, but just a little crazy. Let's wear boxing gloves, you know.
So, but I mean, look, you're 12th ranked in the UFC.
Man,
You can do this, man.
hey, everything is not for everybody. This is one of those things I learned, man. Every martial arts was made for its purpose.
Yeah.
And I watch something like this, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm a 12th ranked UFC fighter. I could do this, and this. And then I step into their world. That's their world.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you've been doing forever. As long as they've been doing this since they were kids. Like you said, some of them are like their whole families in this. You know?
Yeah.
You gotta respect the art.
One thing that I really hope you got, right, is some people can misunderstand the sport. They can, especially they can see the clips, they see the knockouts, and they don't understand the range of it.
Yep.
And you have you have movements. I think one thing that Dambe does really well is you haven't got two big gloves to cover with.
Yep.
So as such, your movements, you need to be so sensitive.
Yep.
Your footwork, your head movement, your foot placement, all of these things.
Now I'm wondering if sooner or later there's gonna be a guy in here that's just super good at defense, you know? Because I see right now, like you said, the concept of shield and spear, everybody's using that spear, you know? I think the person that's gonna come in and change the game is the guy that's gonna learn how to maneuver that defense a little bit well.
Do you think, in seeing Dambe, do you think there's anything that from Dambe that could be applicable to MMA?
1000%. Like I was saying before, mixed martial arts right now is still a little bit linear. So punches. And then whenever we see people do things like back fists or stuff like that, we laugh or something like that, but they're very, very effective.
Yeah.
Very effective. In one of my fights, I fractured my orbital bone in my eye. Not from nothing crazy. The first thing that hurt it was somebody just doing this, hitting it with the ridge of their hand. And that was against Alex Caceres.
Yeah.
He hit it with the ridge of his hand and everything just went like blurry. And then the next time he just punched it and then it just went black. So you see how small something like that is? And these guys are actually training on using these ridge hands and back fists. That's definitely something that could be applied to MMA.
Yeah. And you were talking about kicking. I want to see more kicking in there.
For sure.
It's not everybody does it, and that's the same way in MMA, right?
Yeah.
Not everybody's a kicker.
Yeah. But man, you could get dynamic with this, man. Because like I said, with how much you have to focus on defense in a strange way, because you can't do a traditional defense when somebody has their hand wrapped up to here, you know? So that's gonna open up a lot of room for kicking. And I really like the head kick we saw there, because he just brought that straight foot right over the hands.
And it's all about that movement. If in that head kick as well, you saw he fainted. So it was like a pump fake. So he fainted down and then came up with the kick. And it's almost like his opponent forgot. Dude, he can kick.
On my hand, I didn't know at all. But I guarantee you, with this, especially when you, man, speaking for me, the mentality of a fighter, when you're in there and you have a nuclear weapon in your right hand, you're not thinking about anything else. I have a nuke and he has a nuke. Next thing you know, a foot comes up.
You have two rockets going on here.
A foot comes on the ground and catches you.